Hi there, in today's video I'll be showing you how to get free books on your Kindle, or very close to free if not exactly free. Link for all these methods in the description below. Let's jump right into it. So the first way to get free Kindle books on your Kindle is by going to Amazon's website and going to their top 100 free list. And by going here, you're going to see every book that's on their top 100 list that's completely free. I had no idea this list even existed, and there's actually some really interesting books on here. So if you want a free book, completely free of charge, from Kindle and Amazon directly, check out this top 100 list first. Next up, we have Amazon's Prime Reading service. Now this is a really good service if you're a Prime member on Amazon. The way you get to this by going to Amazon's website, going to the menu on the left side, the book section, and then Prime Reading. And this is where you'll see all the books included in your Prime membership. There are actually some really cool hidden gems in here. Books like 7 Habits for Highly Effective People, some Harry Potter books, all free of charge, included with your Prime membership. Next up, we have this really hidden feature on Amazon's website. It's called the First Reads program. Basically, every month or so, Amazon refreshes this list with a bunch of new books that are coming out and allows you to pick one book from this list for free if you're a Prime member. If you aren't a Prime member, you still get the book at a discount for $1.99. This is a great way to get a free book every single month, and the book that you download for free will be kept in your library permanently. So it's completely no strings attached. As long as you're a Prime member, you go to this list every single month and choose your free book from the bookshelf. And if you're not a Prime member, you still get a really good deal for $1.99. Next up, we have a very interesting page on Amazon's website. It's called the Cheap Reads for Kindle page. It has free books and low-priced reading options. It's really interesting. I think a lot of these books are classic books that are now in public domain. Basically what that means is after a certain period of time, like really old books, they become free of copyright and free of charge for anyone to download. I am pretty sure that's what this page is. There are quite a few classic books on this list that you can download for free or very cheap. Next up, I actually have a few different suggestions all bundled up under one category. Basically, the way this works is your Kindle supports a format called Mobi, M-O-B-I. It's not the most open source platform Amazon has on their Kindle. It's nothing like Kobo, like EPUBs. You can't get those on your Kindle, but you can accept Mobi file formats on your Kindle, and you have to set up the email to your Kindle feature for this to work. Link for my video on that on the screen right now and also down below. But once you have that set up, you can go to different websites that offer Mobi formatted books to download, and you can email those files directly to your Kindle. So the first suggestion I have is, once you have that set up, check out the Gutenberg project. This is a whole website completely free of public domain books. And again, these are all free, and a lot of them will have a Mobi download option where you can download the book from their website and then email it to your Kindle and read it just fine on there. There are other websites on there as well, like the smashwords.com website. This has a bunch of independent books. Again, you can download for free using the Mobi format. And I have a few other links down below as well for things like Goodreads, Open Library, the Internet Archive. All of these websites and a bunch more online offer free downloads of Mobi files where you can send them to your Kindle for free. The next method I have for free books is actually through your library. A lot of libraries actually offer Kindle books through their service. And if you have Overdrive, which is their service that you have to sign up for, you can sync your Kindle directly with your library and check out books for rent that way. This will always depend on your local situation, so check out your local library. You'll have to have a library card and ask them how it all works, and once you get that set up, you can do this on the Kindle. It's much easier on Kobo, I will say that, but on Kindle it is definitely still possible, definitely worth checking out, especially if your library has that option available to you. Now this next service is really interesting. I haven't used them personally, and I have no affiliation with them. I just stumbled upon them on the internet. It's called book lending. Basically, the way it works on Amazon's Kindle platform, you have the ability to sometimes, depending on the book, loan a book out to a friend. But there are quite a few limitations to this. You can't loan every single book out. Only certain books allow this feature. And then secondly, the loan that you give to somebody is only for 14 days. After that, the loan expires and you can't give that book out ever again. It's a very wholesome service. If you want to be a nice person, go on this website website and offer some of your books out for loan. And then if somebody on the website stumbles upon the book that you have that they want to read, they may request you to loan it out to them for free. It's all a nice community feeling. Check that service out. It's called book lending. Again, I have never used it before, but it seems like a great concept for book readers. Now, this next section is not free books, but they're definitely discounted books. Amazon has a bunch of deals that they offer on books all the time. And so many, in fact, that they have so many pages dedicated to book deals. Let me go down a list of pages you can find for book deals. First thing you have here are Kindle daily deals. Every single day, Kindle has a bunch of deals on a new set of books. And on top of that, they also have Kindle monthly deals. Every single month, you'll find a new selection of books with deals on them. These are the two main pages. Everything else I'm going to tell you now are probably just referring to these two pages in different kind of filters. Next page we have over here is the Kindle countdown page. This is basically deals that are counting down to be expired. I'm guessing it's a mix of both the daily and the monthly deals. Next, we have 50 books for under $2. That's actually the name of the page. Every single book on this page is $2 or less. Again, I think it's just filtering through the other pages I mentioned earlier. Next up, we have 99-cent books, and we also have a page dedicated to new series. And then after that, we also have the Kindle exclusive page. All of these pages are dedicated to finding good deals for you. There are actually some really good deals on here, especially for new series. If you like reading fiction books and a full series of books, you can get a good deal on a whole series of books through these pages. Next up, we have the Amazon Crossing page for Kindle books. This is a really interesting service that I actually want to try out. Basically what it does, it allows you to connect with authors from around the world. Oftentimes, books in other countries will be cheaper than the books offered in your country. This page is dedicated to building an international catalog of books that you may be interested in. Oftentimes, they'll be translated into the language that you speak, so you can find a book that's in your language but written by somebody outside of your country. There's some really good deals on here. Check it out. It's a great way to expand the type of books that you read. And lastly, we have Amazon's Kindle Unlimited service. This is a really cool service. I don't have it personally, but if you are a bookworm who reads a lot of Kindle books, you maybe want looking into this. This is not a free service. You have to pay for it, but every single month you pay money into the service and you get access to Kindle Unlimited, basically a catalog of millions of books that you can borrow through this service. It's basically like Netflix for books. You don't own the book, you're just kind of borrowing it for as long as you want so you can read it. It may be interesting to you if the books that you read a lot are on the service. Check that out, link for that down below as well. If you enjoyed this video, I want to strongly recommend my video talking about 15 hidden features on your Kindle that will actually help you use your Kindle once you have books to read on it. Link on the screen for that right now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.